Hey everybody, it's Dr. J, and today we're talking about salts, specifically salts of weak acids and weak bases. Let's talk chemistry. Alright everybody, let's look at the example here. What is the pH of 1 molar sodium fluoride if our Ka value is 1 times 10 to the negative 4? So the first thing we gotta do is decide if it's going to be acidic, neutral, or basic solution. Alright, so let's look at our NaF. Alright, so in this case, sodium, any of those ones as we listed before, if it's a neutral cation, okay, that's cool. Alright, the key thing here is going to be our anion in this case. Alright, when we're looking at these type of things. So in this case, it's a neutral cation. Right, so this is going to be the thing that's going to impact it since it's going to be neutral, so our basic, right? So in this case, right, F, we understand, is going to be a basic anion. And in this case, because it's a basic anion, we're going to produce a basic solution, right? In this case, we get an example, B plus water gives us our BH plus OH, right? We're producing our OH, and because it's a basic solution, we understand that this is our conjugate over here, our conjugate pair, right? In this case, our conjugate acid. Now, what do we do from here, right? Once we determine that it's a basic solution, we then need to use our basic equilibrium, so Kb. So, a couple different things here, though. They give us Ka, so we need to convert our Ka to Kb. How are we going to do this? Well, it goes back to those equations, right? Kb equals Kw over Ka. Alright, so our Kw is always going to be 1 times 10 to the negative 14 over our 1 times 10 to the negative 4 from our Ka value. Once we divide, we find our Kb value is actually 1 times 10 to the negative 10. Alright, if you forgot about this, just check out the previous old video, one of those, alright? Now, from here, right, we still talking about equilibrium, you know what I'm saying? We're still talking about equilibrium, so we got to do our ice chart. At this point, this should be like second nature, right? We got our initial, 1 molar. In this case, we're producing, so we're going towards the right, 0, 0. And then we got our equation. So we set up our equation, right? So once we have this set, right, from here, we're going to do 1 minus x, all right, because we're losing, and then we're producing Sx, okay? So once we do our products of reactants, HF over OH, all over F minus, right, and then we're going to set that equal to our Kb. Now from here, we're going to have to do some substitution. Once we do that, right, we're going to substitute those values into our equilibrium expression. Then we just have to solve for our x. So a couple of different things, right? In this case, the same thing can still apply. What do we notice about our Kb value? It's very, very small. So since we're talking about a weak base here, what can we do? We can use our assumption rule, right? In this case, because we have a small Kb, bam, we get rid of that x, and now it's just xx over 1 equals to 1 times 10 to the negative 10. You do our math, x squared equals 1 times negative 10. Take the square root, and then I get my OH value, concentration, to be 1 times 10 to the negative 5, right, once we take our square root. Because we understand, right, that the x is going to be equal to our OH concentration. And then this is just a reminder, I got a couple videos about this too. Look at those if you forgot about this type of part. But from here, right, we get our concentration. Then we need to find our POH. We know how to find POH, negative log. So that's going to be 5. And then from here, right, it's asking for a pH. So we do 14 minus POH equals 9. All right, so we got a 9 for our pH value. Once again, this little last part, we kind of did this already, right? Check out the previous videos. The key thing was that we had to figure out if this is going to be a basic or acidic solution. And then based on that, then we will have to find our Kb or Ka value, right? If you guys want me to do more videos about salts, let me know in the comments. I could just do a straight video just talking about how can we figure out if it's going to be a basic or acidic solution. Just let me know. But if not, man, I will catch you guys next time. Make sure that you guys like the video, and then look at the other videos as well.